Are you going to get frustrated at me because I keep asking you if the package is on the plane?
Yes, the package is on the plane. We get that. If you want, let's go get Tom Cruise to get on that plane and get the package for you.
I don't want Tom Cruise. I don't want all that trouble just for my package, thank you very much. Hello there, folks. It is Saturday, I believe. Yes, it's Saturday. And you know what that means, or else yours with Train Sim 5 as we get ready to go to Switzerland, because today, oh boy, today, have we got an interesting scenario for you. A very, very interesting scenario indeed. Anyway, let's go to the train, shall we? To the Arosa Line. And to today's scenario, which is going to be a mixed bag. Shunt 2 fully loaded FAO wagons to some passenger coaches at Chaw, and then operate a passenger service to Arosa. So grab your ticket, get in line. Sheldon will be here as well to have some fun. And this could be fun. No, this is not going to be fun, is it? We already all know that this is definitely not going to be any kind of fun whatsoever. Well, that's what I'm thinking. If we see how we go after the Arosa Line, then...
See how we go after the Arosa Line.
Exactly. We may decide, leave the rest for tomorrow and then just have another massive day tomorrow. Welcome to Chur. Before starting this passenger service, you're required to shunt 2 FAC wagons onto the back of the train. Take these wagons up to Arosa. Brilliant. We got to pull double duty.
What, passenger of the freight train?
Passenger of the freight train. Although I'm not sure which one we're actually. Hello, here's our unit.
Unit?
Yes.
Red card. Loco.
You didn't let me finish. It's a power unit. Mother.
Yeah.
Who woke up and pissed in your fucking coffee this morning?
The red card?
I was probably the one that pissed in your coffee, more than fucking likely. Yeah, I just handed you here. I made you a fresh one.
But the wise man once said, if you don't like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bells, and there's something else that I forgot. Like, subscribe, turn on post notification bells.
Hold on a second, that sentence went, turn on the post notification bell.
The wise man once said, if you don't like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bells, and there is one more that I'm missing.
No, I think you've got them all.
You're missing out like I'm missing out on getting this finished, because you're missing out on a banger today. A banger that is so big that the Arosa Line is smaller than this banger.
It is. It is. And I would have thought, with us being in Switzerland, that it's snowing. Where's the fucking snow?
Is this the last one as well?
No. There's plenty more for the Arosa Line. Plenty more for the Arosa Line. Let me assure you, there's plenty more.
Damn it. No, it's the Bonita Line that I'm on about.
Oh, Bonita Line. Yeah, no, that's the last one.
Yeah.
The Bonita Line is the last one. Which is 2 hours long. But don't tell anyone that.
2 hours of trash talking rivet.
You shouldn't have told him that. Red card for telling them that.
What, me?
Yeah. I told you, don't tell him.
And Rivet can have a red card as well because we mentioned Rivet.
Yes. In fact, they could have their red card right now. There we go. We're going for the record of red cards already, aren't we?
Absolutely.
That's how it always goes. Daily reminder in this video, folks.
What daily reminder?
What daily reminder? I'm going to do it every video until they fucking arrive. Is the package still on the plane, sir?
I can't check because the phone's over there. I can't be asked to go get it.
Oi! Is my package still on the plane?
I'll give you a fresh package in a second.
I don't want your fresh package, thank you. I know where it's been. Been up a cheerleader's clown hole.
I wasn't on about my dick. I was on about shit.
Red card for mentioning your dick. And then you can have another red card for telling me to eat shit.
Yeah. Because the whole idea was to shit in a box and present it to you. Here you are, here's your package. It's a bit shit, don't you think?
It is. That's 5 red cards in less than 4 minutes. That's got to be some kind of record. Who keeps record of this stuff? Out of context Rockstar hasn't happened yet, and it should happen. I demand to know where out of context Rockstar is. Somebody go on Twitter and just create out of context Rockstar. Should I get Fred's? That's a no.
It's okay.
It's okay, but shipment is on its way, yeah? We know the shipment is on its way. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, there you go.
No, same old shit.
Same old, okay.
I don't think that's going to change for a while. So you can stop asking me about the package on the plane.
But we've still got tomorrow's video to do, sir.
Well, yeah, you can ask me tomorrow.
But what if we're doing tomorrow's video, the 27th of June, today? Maybe I want to ask you today.
Which will be the same fucking answer.
Are you going to get frustrated at me because I keep asking you if the package is on the plane?
Yes, the package is on the plane. We get that. If you want, let's go get Tom Cruise to get on that plane and get the package for you.
I don't want Tom Cruise. I don't want all that trouble just for my package, thank you very much. Oh, we're having that. The Arosa Line is going to be overworked and I can see it coming already. We don't even need to save this after we've done it. We can just grip it straight away. It's only 30 minutes. It won't take that long.
I thought it was a two-parter.
It is a two-parter.
Oh yeah, we could.
What I'm saying is we can just grip it.
Oh yeah, save it straight away and then do the other one.
We could do what you do with cheerleaders every night. We could grip it and rip it.
Absolutely.
There you go. You're not even denying it, are you? Actually, I just thought we're also coming up to 8 August as well.
Ah, so we see who August is.
I'm pretty sure I remember it may have been Madeline. Let me go have a look.
Okay.
Let me go and have a butcher's because I'm pretty sure it's Madeline with her answer to how many fingers she takes every day. Yes, it is Madeline.
Yes.
And then it's Amanda.
Yep.
And then it's Anna Kate.
Yep.
And then it's Leah. And then it will not surprise anyone what the outfit is going to be for December, but I imagine it won't be blue.
Be that Christmas one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's Kennedy. Who, sorry?
Kennedy!
I didn't know who that was there for a second, but I'm pretty sure you'll tell me again who that was.
Kennedy!
I thought you would. Right, let's move it back here. Well, we go and shunt around these here units.
I think Mr. Kennedy's still around.
He is. Ken Kennedy is still around. He's not rested anymore, but he is still around.
I think you overshot that.
Nah, it's fine. We overshot it, but we still got the fucking max points for it. How fucking weird is that?
Chris Rivet. It's like they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a hard route. It's gonna be a hard route, but guess what?
What?
We'll make it easier for you.
Exactly. Red card rivet. That's 6 in 8 minutes. That's 6 in 8 minutes, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm looking at big blue there. I'm pretty sure I did get a big blue.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I'm sure I did, yes.
Because I think you had to take something out to put it in.
No. I took one thing out to put something else in. So I'm already on to you now.
So the wagons are back of the train now?
Yes, the wagons are at the back of the train. North Star. Who the hell are North Star? That's an NXWM place. Did you know, after 37 years stuck in Antarctica, iceberg A23A, which is larger than most cities, is finally drifted, releasing fresh water as it melts and potentially reshaping ocean ecosystems. It's sat silent in immobility, massive and forgotten, but it has now broken free and is drifting into uncharted waters. Well, which waters are they drifted into? Do we need to save this iceberg? Do we need to protect it from Israel and Iran? Where's it going?
No, probably looked at those two countries thinking, now you're right, I'll go back.
Yeah, it probably did actually. They have released the 2026 F1 calendar.
I bet it's just the same.
There are some notable differences, we shall say. So, obviously, the first notable. Something crashed out there. We start in Australia, as we always do. Then we're going to China for my birthday. Then it's Japan. Bahrain and Saudi Arabia round off that sort of area.
Yeah.
Then we go to Miami, and then comes our first change.
Okay.
Because straight after Miami, we're going to Canada.
They bumped Canada early.
They bumped Canada early, because usually Canada is before Austria. Well, now it's after Miami. Monaco is a little later, I think, then.
But I think it's around the time of the Indy.
Yeah, it could be. Spain is behind Monaco. Pretty sure Spain was in front of Monaco. Austria, Britain, Belgium, Hungary and the Netherlands. So I think they've swapped Hungary and Belgium around. What are we looking for here? Indy 500. Ah, you're looking for that, are you? Oh! So for the first time ever, the Indy 500 will not be competing with the Monaco Grand Prix. It'll be competing with the Canadian Grand Prix. Which means Sky Sports have done us dirty. It'll be, oh, you're either watching the Indy 500 or you're watching us with the Canadian Grand Prix.
So basically they'll be both on at the same time?
Yes, they'll be both on at the same time. That's dirty, that is. Holland is the first race after the summer break, as it always is. Italy, and then our new circuit at Madrid. Which...
so basically there's two Spanish Grand Prix?
There's two Spanish Grand Prix, yes. Then Azerbaijan, which is moving to a Saturday race. Rather unusually. Then comes Singapore, the second American race at COTA, Mexico, Sao Paulo, Vegas, Qatar and Abu Dhabi. We start the season on the 6th of March and we finish on the 6th of December.
See, why does the USA need 3 Grand Prix?
Well, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Also, sir, any plans to go to the Severn Valley Gala in September?
Don't think so.
I've got your first guest for the Autumn Steam Gala.
And that is?
It's a big green thing.
Tornado?
No. We are pleased to announce the first guest for the Autumn Steam Gala will be a merchant navy.
Clan line?
And it will be 35028 Clan Line.
Oh, that
No,
is...
I'm kidding, it's 35006 Peninsula and Oriental SN Company.
Red car.
Hey! Hey! I heard that! I heard that!
Yeah, blatantly.
Well, fine, fuck off, you c***.
You Is this where we go back and forth with the C word?
No, I'd like to think we're now even.
Fair enough.
Well, I think we're even. Something tells me we're not even by a long shot.
No, we're never even, but I think we're even with that word.
I think we are even with that for the moment. Hey, I had to give you a bit of thingy. Would you have gone if Clan Line was there?
Would be tempted.
Would you have rode it if Clan Line was there?
Absolutely, on the cheap.
But still, 35006, that's from...
Gloucestershire and
I was
Warwickshire
going to say,
Railway.
Gloucestershire and Warwickshire, isn't it? That's not a loco you never get... Oh, and as part of the 60th anniversary, there'll be overnight running Friday and Saturday.
Which is something that I want to do actually, but... Probably so, which loco do you get with that? It's probably a Ho fleet.
Probably, yes. See if there's anything else been announced. Oh, is it its last ever perform? Oh, no, we just said that. Oh, make its first... make its first ever appearance. Hold on. Flight Radar 24 is coming up. Going over our house. There it is. Come here.
It's a helicopter.
It's the Midlands Air Ambulance again.
Ah.
Which, hold on. Okay, you're going to have to explain this flight path here. It's come from Kidderminster, it's then gone to Birmingham, did a U-turn, thought, nah, you're right. Saw Wolverhampton, thought, nah, you're right. It got up to Stoke-on-Trent, thought, nah, you're right. Went down to Telford, thought, nah, you're right. Now it's come to Rhaetian, thought, nah, you can fuck off.
Can't make its mind up.
Can't make its mind up. Who's going over our house right now? Something big. That's not something big. That is, though, it's BA with their triple from San Fran. Oh, dear. Nothing will ever compare when I did the first showcase of the year for A, and I was just stood there at Bank Hall railway station, and this fucking massive plane went right over my head, literally a few feet above me, and I thought, what the fuck is that?
Is it a Beluga?
And it was the Beluga Airbus. It just took off from Chester Horden. And I was like, get the in there. Right, we have got to go via Liels. So we stopped at Chur South. Is it? I think it's Chur South. I think that's what it's called. Oh, excuse me. I am having some regurgitative problems. That's easy for me to say. Regurgitative.
Yeah.
That is an easy word for me to say, isn't it?
It isn't. Regurgitative.
It is regurgitative. Do you think I should, when my planes arrive, do you think I should do some kind of unveiling?
I don't think so.
Because no one has seen these planes that I've got. The problem is I don't know how big. I'm pretty sure because they're 1 in 200, so that I think they're going to be at least bigger than that.
We're not as big as Rexy.
Not as big as Rexy. If they're bigger than Rexy, we're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need a bigger house. Or we wait and let all hell break loose.
Well, at least you got a plane to get out of here.
That's true.
Plenty of them.
That's true, because I'm getting me a big blue. I'm getting me a big blue. I'm also getting...
Dubai, see you there. No.
Do you actually know it's coming up towards the first race where I can use a special livery in the Super Championship? I'm actually thinking of creating that. It won't happen, because I'll get to it and I'll think, no, you can piss off. This is
No, it'd be like, this is supposed to be a fucking race, not a fucking airport.
No, I'll turn up in a Lufthansa livery. He's like, fucking Lucy, what the fuck's going on here, Lucy? He's turned up in a fucking...
He's turned up with fucking planes.
I'll turn up in a Aer Lingus livery. Now we're talking. Where's the fucking beer? We'll get the fucking beer out here right now.
Oh, Ryanair.
Ryanair. Oh, if I turn up in a Ryanair. Yeah, right, you fucking... Oh, you bollocks.
Like, what the fuck is this Ryanair coming from?
He's like, where's this? It's a fucking Ryanair that moves. That's the fucking first thing. I'm going to say that. I'm going to turn up in a Ryanair livery one time.
I just do it for shits and giggles.
I would do as well. Hey, I saw a video of LMP cars F1 cars, up against a pimped up pimp wagon. And I put it up in there. I thought, here, Icon, I see you were eager for the Nürburgring. And you got a fucking giggle out of everybody. It's absolutely brilliant. Where's our snow? It's fucking sunshine in Switzerland. I'm fucking boiling.
I'm guessing, what was I going to say now?
I don't know what you were going to say. You were going to say something.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing that Pimperville was like a mod, was it?
Yeah, there were mods. Yeah, they were mods. It was all done in Gran Turismo, but it was mods, yes. Right, we can do that and then do that. See where that helicopter went. Oh, he's disappeared back off to Cosford. Oh, is he going to go to Cosford? Or did he take off from Cosford? Actually, he took off from Cosford.
So they could just be doing a little circle just for a train flight?
Yeah, but here, look here. He took off from Kidderminster. He took off from Kidderminster. Where's this Tico will know because he's actually from the land of Mordor. He took off around about Blakebrook. Is that where the hospital is in Kidderminster? So I can check Google Earth, can't I? Google search Kidderminster. The phone's going to explode. Kidderminster. There we go. Kidderminster. It took off at Blakebrook. Yeah, look what's there. Hospital.
Ah.
I bet if I look
There'd be a nice helipad.
I bet if I look opposite, if there's not a helipad. Well, this makes zero sense because it says it took off from over here. Let me just double check.
He popped in someone's house for a cup of tea.
He popped in someone's house for a cup of tea. Blakebrook, no, he picked up from that field.
Ah.
So he came from this field right here. Yeah, that makes sense. He came from this field. So, because I don't think Kidderminster has a helipad, does it? No.
We would have thought there's a hospital next door. You just send the patient over there.
But maybe because there's no hospital there, the helipad there, like there is at Stoke-on-Trent's hospital, it would have had to probably landed in that. What it's done is it's landed in that field.
Yeah.
There at just the other side of Backstacks and St John's Primary. The ambulance has met it there, and then the ambulance has rushed them down Blakebrook into the hospital. I'll bet you that's what they've done. Because I'll bet you any money now that helicopter is off back to Cosford.
Back to base.
Back to base. Because that Midlands Air Ambulance is based at Cosford. Although, judging from the way he's not going towards RAF Cosford.
What was that? Tong Norton?
Tong Norton, yes. Right underneath, Western Under Lizard. Who wants to go to Western Under Lizard?
Well, Tong Norton, that sounds like Samoan.
Could be worse, he's just gone past Bishop's Wood. This is good in this corner of fucking Shropshire over here. We got Tongue Norton, Bishop Wood, and Western Under Lizard.
And Shackley.
And Shaggerley, yes.
Shackley.
And then what exactly?
Boom Shakalakali.
Boom Shakalakali. And then what exactly are you doing for the rest of the day? Codsall.
Codsall.
Codsall. Actually, no, it's losing height now as it's coming over to Cosford. So yeah, it's going to land at Cosford. But that's done an absolute interesting circuit. It's done Cosford up to Blythe Bridge. Done a U-E around Blythe Bridge. There's no hospital up there. It's come through Stone, Walton, Great Bridgerford. Gone down to Wolverhampton and Dudley. Done a couple of rather questionable looking things around Harborne.
Yeah.
And then it's gone over to Kidderminster, landed at Kidderminster. And then after Kidderminster it's... Oh no, sorry, went from Kidderminster over to there. They took off and it's done several circuits around here, including Rugeley. And it is now at 650 over Thingamabob.
Heading back to Cosford.
Heading back to Cosford. Yeah. Anyway, back to the Severn Valley Gala. What to expect? A 4-day festival of steam. So definitely the pannier is running with the auto train.
Yeah.
Hagley Hall, another pannier, Bradley Manor, 13268 and 75069 are running, definitely.
What dates?
18th to the 21st. So Thursday through to the Sunday.
Ah, that's the week that before I got the week off.
Ah.
No, that's my final weekend, then I'm off after that.
You want a 1-day rover? 38 quid.
Yeah.
That's the Thursday price. Well, there's no other prices after that. And if I start squeezing your shoulder, don't be alarmed, because I'm starting to feel a pain in my back of the shoulder blade area.
There's something flying over.
There is. That's military. That's something military. But of course I can't pick them up because they're not on here. Where's the nearest military base then to here that planes can take off?
It's not Stafford, is it?
No, it won't be Stafford. There's going to be an RAF base somewhere close. But I just don't know where. I've got to find something that looks like an RAF plane. Unless they take all the RAF stuff off of... I think there's loads of helicopters over Stafford way.
What, just in case, because of what could break out?
Oh yeah, they're all going to start at each other, aren't they? At some point, they're all going to turn around and just start at each other. There's a 757 coming down from Reykjavik. Oh, there's a 747 going to Luxembourg. Come over our house, please. It's only just gone over... Is that Prestwick over there? No, that's North Scale. That's Baron Furness Walney Island Airport, which is rather suspiciously shaped like a triangle.
That's because it is a triangle.
I think it's a triangle. It's testing you. It was testing you. That's what I was doing. You can off. Oh dear me, there we go.
So we're still taking these wagons to be dropped off.
We are. We've got to go up to this next station, which is, believe it or not, at 33 kilometres an hour. The top speed on this line is 35. It doesn't look that fast, does it?
No. But it's funny how it keeps that speed.
It is. It's even... Well, that's because this wheel here is automatic. It's an automatic wheel. So you set it to the speed you want and you're laughing. Whereas on the way down, you have to spin it the other way and use the brake to keep it in the speed you want, which is a lot tougher. That's why I like the northbound better than the southbound, because at least the southbound and northbound you can control the speed.
It's much easier.
Much easier. Benina Line though took it way too far, and I will be adamant on that. I'm sorry, Rivet, if you don't like what I'm about to say. I'll be adamant on that until the test of time. You took it way too far with that. To have the thing set so that not only when you're going downhill but uphill, so that it never exceeds a speed limit, is truly ridiculous. And I will say that until the end of time. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you want to come in my stream, have a piss and moan about it, etc, etc. You took it too far with that. There are other... The Long Island Railroad has done it perfectly, because Long Island Railroad, it warns you you're going over your speed, and then if you don't acknowledge it, you're done.
Yeah.
As it should be. But on this, you don't do that. And it has to be said that you have to be held accountable for that. I'm not going to issue a red because I'm sick and tired of issuing a red card to Rivet every chance we bloody get. But what we're saying is, you know, you've got to make the systems more accurate. And by doing that, you've not made it accurate at all. You've taken the piss, essentially. Do you know what I'm going to do in our break when we save this in a few minutes? You pass that water.
You're going to get a drink.
I'm going to get another drink. I don't know if you've been noticing this. I've certainly been noticing this. But when it's been coming out the tap, it's been coming out misty. And then, when you leave it, it settles. It shouldn't do that. That's tap water.
I noticed it downstairs when I was trying to feed the cats one day with water. Or give Lola a drink.
Yeah. Speaking of, I haven't seen Lola all day. I've seen Yoshi.
She's outside enjoying the weather.
Oh, Lola is. Lola's favourite thing at the moment. I've just had my breakfast. What shall I go and do? Oh no, let's pop outside a second. Plop, 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 plop. And you literally, if our sister, who tells her cats off for diving, as she calls it, if she saw that belly flop onto the floor, she would rip Lola a new one. And I mean, she would rip Lola a new one.
A few years ago,
any idea what we're over doing today?
No,
nor me.
A few years ago, Lola wouldn't even leave the house.
No. Well, she would, but she'd be
not as long though.
Not as long. But I think it's just the case that it's too warm for her in the house. She needs to lose weight. I need to lose weight too. I also need to be careful of my shoulder. I don't want a repeat happening. I just want to keep my shoulder as fit and healthy as physically possible. Because I do want to go out. If I don't get to go out, then I'm just going to cancel the L showcase. And I'll be like, right, M.
Yeah.
Because it is getting a bit stupid now, as far as that is concerned. But then again, I didn't think I'd be in as much pain as I am. And I still am. As of this recording, I am still in. I'm hiding it very well.
The problem is though, health does come first.
It does. And then everyone was saying, I said to them, look, I want to get out of here as far away from this place as fucking possible. But they're like, well, hang on, what about your health? And they're right, what about my health? I've got to keep thinking about my health. Because if I don't think about my health, then we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Do I have to stop it? I don't think I've got to stop here, do I? No, we stop at the next station. We stop at St. Peter Malayas.
So this was just a passing loop?
This was just a passing loop to let us carry on.
I bet some knobheads try to get out.
Someone will try to get out, I guarantee you. Right, let's carry on then. St. Peter Malayas. We're not going to get there in 2 minutes. But we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
We'll get there. I tell you what, the clouds are really coming over now. This is good.
I think that's just going to be our saviour today.
This is good that the clouds are coming over and the wind is... I'm noticing the wind is starting to pick up just a little bit.
So we'll feel like 30, but it will help us. It
will help us, and I can now feel a cold breeze on my side. That's probably just because of how wet I am on this side at the moment.
Believe it or not, we've actually got 3 fans going in this bedroom.
If you can hear that, we've got a big, tall, what's it called, fan?
Yeah.
Behind us. We've got our ceiling fan, and then Sheldon's got his fan, which is blowing air into the other fan. It's almost a joke.
Basically, we got desperate.
We didn't get desperate. We just decided that we weren't going to
fucking bake it here.
Yeah.
It's like
Bless you.
We're now demonetized.
Yeah, probably are. And yet it says it's sunny. Does it look like it's sunshine? Does it look like it's sun shining out there?
Wants to, but it's not.
It wants to, but it's not. Although it does say that the lowest temperature is going to get down to 16 now, rather than 17, but that's not till 5 in the bloody morning. And then it picks up again tomorrow. But then it cools down. And that's what we want. We want it cooling down. Ideally, what we want is when Wednesday happens, if I could go out and film a couple of vlogs, that'd be... No, that would be brilliant. If I could get that sorted. But I have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because fate may come along and fate may say, nope, you're not doing it because you're fucking...
Fate could go like this. Slap you in the face so many times.
Oh, a bit like I did with that wet kipper every time you put your face in a cheerleader.
About right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because if his face is not in a fucking cheerleader, it's in a fucking wet kipper.
Sorry, the palm of my hand's a little stingy now.
I wonder why they're a little stingy, Sheldon. Tell them why they're a little stingy.
Because you went like that.
I'm not even hesitating on that. That's a red all day long. That is a red...
No, because all that bitch slapping down was doing.
That is a red all day long. You will not reenact the French relay team on this fucking channel. The French women's relay team you may reenact, but not the French men's relay team.
Oh, si, wanka.
You can't say that.
But I just did.
You can't say that.
Why not?
It's a Ferrari.
It's a shitbox on wheels. You have all the machines in the world, and you produce a car like this. Huh.
Do you actually know that person that Niki Lauda was talking to was actually Enzo's son?
Was it?
Was it? Yeah. That was Enzo's son, and he said, go back to your old man, you tell him what I said.
And he did.
And he did, and then Enzo walked up to him, and at that moment, Lauda thought, oh, I'm fucked. And he goes, what did you say about my car? And he repeated it word for word. And he was ready to be fired on the spot there and then. And then Enzo turned around. How much quicker can this car go with changes? And he said, oh, 3/4 temps. Make changes now. And it wasn't 3 or 4 temps.
It was much better.
And nearly a second. Niki Lauda turned that car from an absolute heap into a monster. Because, as he said, Niki Lauda knew a car. He knew how to sort everything out. This is the kind of thing. If Niki, rest his soul, was here today, right? I guarantee. And the thing with Niki was, he had no allegiance. He was in the Mercedes garage supporting Mercedes, but he always wore a Ferrari hat.
Yeah.
He always wore a Ferrari hat. And I guarantee you, if he was put in charge of Ferrari, he would have everyone on their fucking toes. Not this absolute crap show that we keep getting every fucking week. We want to see Ferrari back to how they were, the days of Jean Todt, Ross Brawn, when it was Ferrari all in sync, absolutely perfect. If you made a mistake, you were fired straight away. Nowadays, there's something wet in my seat. Okay, we understood, we will check. I think it might be raining, must be the water.
Plan A or Plan B?
Plan A or Plan B, yeah. We don't need all that shit. We need Ferrari to be Ferrari.
Not a joke.
Not a joke. Not a wet donkey.
I mean.
Exactly. Because now you look at the thing. We've got fucking McLaren fucking dominating. And Red Bull have got in the shit. And this is the Red Bull Aero, this ground effect car. Adrian knew he's pissed off to fucking Aston Martin. That's where all of Red Bull's Aeros have gone. And everyone now is saying next season, now that we're going back to engine related and not thingy, Aston Martin are going to come along and absolutely wet everyone. Everyone is set. Do you know how bad the predictions have got for next season with the calendar now? They've got that bad. Everyone's predicting Fernando Alonso is going to win not just the most races, but everyone's predicting Lance Stroll wins a race. If Lance Stroll wins a race in that modified Aston Martin Honda, right, I will stop watching F1 forever. There is no way Hollywood Lance Stroll wins a fucking thing. Because the problem with Hollywood Lance Stroll is he's a daddy's boy. Dad, this car's not quick enough for me. Oh good, let's go make a faster car for you. What a buffoon.
The same with like Mazepin.
Mazepin?
Yeah.
Or Mazepin as it is. You know, no one's heard from him recently, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. He wanted to come back to F1. No.
Nope.
No. F1 is much safer without Nikita Mazepin in the bloody series. I'm so glad that when I did my F1 series on the channel, which had Mazepin in the season, that Mazepin wasn't even featured that much. Because I guarantee you all the memes would be flying all around.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, I'm still waiting for the new NASCAR game. Have we got any? I know we dropped a couple of videos whilst I've been away, but have we got any news on when NASCAR's new game is dropping? Someone wants to keep my information. No.
There is something from Tracing World that has come out today.
Oh, Tracing World.
Yes.
Is this good? Is this bad?
It's only the patches update.
Oh, right. So the patches update.
I can just go through them quick.
Let's. They're still saying fall 2025. New career mode. Yeah, no. Yeah, it just looks like we're still saying coming 2025. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, because it's just patches update.
Patches update.
Yeah, with a range of fixes for various add-ons include the West Coast Bayline South, Class 3 lighties, the MBTA commuter, more.
Yeah.
I think I've got to go up to...
My god, the MBTA commuter's going to get something. My god, the American route's actually getting something. I've got to get this off my hand, otherwise I'm going to do...
There we go. I'll just read it off here, can I?
Yeah, you can just read it off there, it's absolutely fine.
Class 350, fixed an issue causing the brakes not to release correctly when swapping cabs.
Yeah.
390, fixed an issue causing objective to move during the refreshing reverb scenario.
Okay, I think we've done that one, haven't we?
Don't think we have.
May have done.
The DBBR218, updating the incorrect exterior details for the 1980s.
Epoch, yeah.
Fixed an issue with the area inappropriate details for the blue beige livery.
Yeah, okay.
MBTA commuter.
Updated traction interlock control text so it should now appear in the correct position. Updated the step down text so it now appears in the correct position. Fixed the issue causing the ceiling lights to animate incorrectly. Fixed the issue where the jump seat would interactable when occupied. Fixed the door shortcut so it can now operate as expected. And Slope Valley gets an add-on, bloody hell.
Added passenger coach
Substitutions into the timetable information so the Bombardiers now appear on AVL service. The Bombardiers.
And then the expert BR Class 101.
Yeah, no one cares about that. No one cares about that. Only those who have it care about that. Oh my god, the pain is going through. Oh, that's not good. Pins and needles in my left hand. Literally, I'm running my thumb over my little finger and it's gone numb.
But yeah, so
which is good.
So there's not really much updates.
No, there's not. And I imagine being this close to the roadmap as we're about to go through Piest, that we're not going to get much in the way of thinking we've got to stop at Langweis.
And I bet the clinch field's still broken.
Do you know, I haven't actually gone back and checked. And the part of me actually doesn't want to go back and check because it's like it is a 2.5 hour scenario. However,
it's going to be funny because if we get to all these and they all disappear, which is highly unlikely,
yeah,
it'd be like, oh, we only got the clinch field left.
However, I am looking here, and if there is one left, if I can somehow figure it out that we can get it in with Peninsula Corridor and Sherman Hill, that'd be brilliant. But it's like I said, it's a 2.5 hour video. That's suitable. That is suitable for a big road map.
Yeah. You also want to check to see if it works.
I also need to check to see if it works. If it doesn't work, then, well, we got a problem.
We still got that clinch field.
We still got that clinch field. We've also still got. I've still got to fire up the the bloody Austrian route.
Semmeringbahn.
No, not the Semmeringbahn. The other one, the first one, the Vorarlberg, because we still got a scenario to finish on that, which is now fixed.
Ah.
So maybe have we got another Austrian route to go here? Oh yeah, the Mitterwaldbahn. That's the only Austrian route we've got left, isn't it? That's a shame. Have to figure that into our plans. Don't worry, I've not forgotten not to do it. I have not forgotten. It's just going to take a bit of time, that's all. I will get round to them. We'll be here.
In other words, they're in the reserves.
They're there waiting for us. Don't panic. I panic so you don't have to. And I'm just cleaning the inside of my ear there. Yeah, literally, I've got my hand like this. This over here is fine.
Yeah?
Over here is fine. Half fine, not fine. Literally, yeah, I barely felt that. But you do that on this side. Yeah, I felt that. But if you do there, yeah, I don't feel that.
Go.
Yeah, I don't feel that. Now do it on your thumb. Yeah, I felt that. That is me. I felt that, but I didn't feel that.
So you can't feel your pinky finger?
I can't feel my pinky finger. Should I be worried? Nah. Should I be worried? Nah. But is it fun? Oh yeah. It means that someone can do something to my pinky finger, I won't be able to feel him do it now. Story of my life with this bloody shoulder. Now this is empty, isn't it?
Yeah. It's up there.
It's up there, is it? Alright, well this is perfect for a right hand then. Go on. And up! Hey! First of all, there was no statue in the bloody way to. Yeah, if you don't, we've been watching a lot of the things on TikTok where you have the cricket people pretending to play cricket, standing in front of the statue, and then they pretend to bowl him out, and he turns around, and there's always a statue with a finger up or finger pointed, so it says he's out. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to see people in the middle of. We're gonna have to find one and do one ourselves.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to find one. No, we're gonna have to go find a statue. It's gotta be a statue. But we're gonna have to get a group of us together to do it. I bet Zira could find a statue in Melbourne. Grab a few of his boys, play a bit of cricket. He'll turn to the referee as soon as he gets to one out. How's that, you bastard? How's that, you bastard? The umpire would just stare at him dead and oh, fuck off! or he'd stand there arguing with the ref. No! And then as he walks past the umpire, when the umpire says you're not out, cheeky bastard. Oh mate, get that. Nah, I swear he'd actually turn to the umpire. You a Hawthorn fan over there or something? Cheeky bastard. Because Richmond's in Melbourne. I think Hawthorn are from Melbourne, or I've probably just embarrassed myself by saying that. No.
They would be like, no, they're not, you bastard.
No, I just remembered now, their rivals are Carlton, not Hawthorn. I remember that. Yeah, I've just embarrassed myself. Zira, just for you, I'll red card myself. I'll red card myself for that.
Yeah, red card, you bastard.
Yeah. There we go. Oh! I just thought, even if we, that one there, that Hamburg route, we can't do that until we do the Manchester Airport route. Because once we do the Manchester Airport route, then I can start rolling the red card. Because at the moment, the only video that's up is the Spore line, and which we did yesterday, right? And at the moment, I can tell you now that I am losing.
Are you?
It's 1-0 to me. So I am losing.
Just for that video?
Yes. But once we get all of these other ones in, then we'll have a better representation and accuracy of the score. It's going to be a case when we get to do the ride route at Austin, we don't know who's won. We have no clue who will have won until we do that Manchester Airport route. I can put all the stuff in, I can put it all in, get it prepared and whatnot, but until we actually do that route as we arrive here at Langvice.
So technically we can only do one more.
No, we can do the Rhine route Austin. We can do it. We just won't know who's won.
I would save that just to... Although actually no.
We can do it.
Makes it interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Because then they'll come back on the Saturday for the Hamburg-Lubeck route, and they'll have found out that I'll have pulled my best Jeremy Clarkson I have indeed won, and Shell will be like, no.
So no. What you misunderstood is I've won.
And I'll be like, well, no, you haven't won, because I've won.
No, I just noticed at the top.
What?
Can't see now. There was some tracks that looked like a penis going round.
Yes. There was some tracks that looked like a penis. And of course, that was Sheldon's getaway. When we get the cheerleader reference, come on.
No, I think RhB just described themselves best.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Rivet, red. I think that's going to get to a point now where I think we're going to have to bleep Rivet's name out just so they stop getting red cards. We'll have, what's his name, in the fucking chat, leaving comments, please stop red carding us for anything. You will now censor our name. And I'll be like, alright then, here, Rivet, you c***s. Censor that.
So it'll be beep you beep.
Yeah.
Beep you beep.
Every time Rivet comes up, it'll be like R2-T2. Beep, beep.
Beep you beep.
We can tell Rivet exactly what we do feel about them. Unfortunately, though, they would really have to take the video off the air. Because,
well, they're like PG-13.
Now, before we get here on this here wrestling contest, I need to tell you two gentlemen exactly what I think about you. Oh, PG-13 in ECW was so good. The way I look at it here is, you got Bubba Dudley, you got Devon Dudley. Bubba Dudley must have been running around with all kinds of men. So what I'm trying to say is Bubba Dudley was a hoe.
Which pissed the Dudleys off.
Oh, it did. It pissed Devon off more. Hey, Bubba, don't hold him back. Don't hold him back, you fat fuck. And then Bubba's not. And then he turned, you look like something that happened, blah, blah. I forgot what that line was. But they turned to Jenna Jameson. I just got one thing to say to you, baby. Head, baby. And Jenna Jameson's like, no. No, thank you. Whatever happened to her? I think she's dead.
There, looks like a dick.
It does, doesn't it? And we gotta wait for this punk. Look at this punk.
What are you going to check?
I don't know, what are you gonna check?
Jenna Jason?
I'm checking the same thing, sir.
You check then.
I'm checking the, God almighty. Oh, that is not good. Oh, Jenna Jameson. There we go. Well, what I can confirm is Jenna Jameson is not dead. She's still alive at 51 years old. She is married to Jesse Lawless. Who?
Who?
Jenna Jameson's a lesbian.
Okay. That's something we didn't know.
And somehow we're all okay with that. So that's what is Jenna Jameson's illness? I haven't a clue. Oh, she goes by the name of Jenna Lawless now, not Jenna Jameson. Okay. Well, that's something we
That's something we didn't know.
That's something we didn't know. Hang on a second, I just thought, Bonita Line, don't we go past the statue? You know the big church we go past in Tirano?
I think we do.
Do we go past the statue? If that statue is holding the finger up, we're going to stop the train and me and you are going to get out and we're going to do that cricket. We're going to do that cricket thing there and then. I'll bowl to you and I'll ask the statue, Azad, Azad.
I'll probably get a stoning off the statue.
You'd probably get a stoning. And it wouldn't be the statue telling you you're out, it'd be the statue giving you a red card. See you fucking later, mate. Oh, I think we're coming up to a really rough section though for August recordings. Yeah. Look at this, is rough. This is rough. Because you got this 70-minute one for the Birmingham Cross City. It gets a little easier around that, but like I said, we've where are we taking it up to? I forgot. I think it's West Coast Main Line South. That's where we're taking it up to. I think. Don't quote me on that. When we do the Great Western, I will delete the Great Western, but it will come back when we get the packs on the thing. But yeah, we get to say goodbye.
Yeah, when it gets the upgrade.
When it gets the upgrade, yes, which we're still waiting for. Right, are we stopping here at this station? I think we are, yes. And then as we stop here, the other train should be leaving. Should be. I think the next stop after this is Arosa. Oh, God almighty, this pain in this hand has just gone absolutely horrible. Oh my God, that...
So are we like a semi-fast service?
Yes, because we're not stopping everywhere. We've not stopped at the first two stations. We have stopped then at St Peter Molinas. We didn't stop between St Peter and Langvice, so we stopped at Langvice. And then we've stopped obviously here. And then I think it is, yeah, we go via a loop and then I think actually this is the last station before we get to Arosa. I think so. I think we are still waiting for a train to come down as well. And in fact, there you go, there's confirmation. Next station is Arosa. So we're good and golden.
Yeah.
Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. And what's next up for us? Long Island Railroad. The final, not the final scenario on that, is it? No, we got one more.
Second to last.
Second to last. We're basically entering a period on this calendar where next year it's all going to be second to last or last. Because we lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 routes at the moment next year. and that's before we get to the second half of this calendar.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure there's at least one route to disappear from this collection, and I want to say I'm very confident it's East Coast Main Line. Before we've bought the a feeder. No, it wasn't a feeder that did it, was it?
Yeah, feeder simulations.
Before we get the feeder pack, I'm fairly confident. I know we're not saying goodbye to the Fife yet. I know we're not saying goodbye to the West Coast. It might be San Bernardino might be leaving, but I think we've got something for that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Cardiff route's definitely not going anywhere because they've added the pacer to it.
yeah, the Cardiff route isn't. Mild Bay, we know we're getting an extension to Richmond. Ludwigsbarn, we've heard nothing off that recently. We've heard nothing off the West Coast Main Line North, even though we know the 86s are coming soon. So yeah, I would say the channel is in a very good spot. A very good spot. And with Train Sim World 6 coming as well, if Train Sim World 6 is coming, what more could you ask for?
Yeah. And then this possibility of a new UK route. The Derby line's still somewhere.
Somewhere, we don't know where, but I would like to point something out to you that does need your very urgent attention.
And that is
the wind that's coming in the window right now.
Right.
Yeah. But we can't open the blinds because
then we have a full sun.
And then we'll bake perfectly to a temperature of about 100 degrees. 1 second, please. And the other side, please. You're good. Do you actually know there is a device you can buy which will actually sort that out without my fingernails getting in there?
Is there?
Yeah. Because I've seen it. It's like a little sort of hook thing. But it's not a hook, it's more like oval, and you just push down on it. And as it pushes into the thing, it pops the other way. So
not painful though.
No, not painful at all. Not painful in the slightest. If I showed it you, you'll see what I mean. It sorts out a lot of things. It's a very useful tool. Anyway, we've got to come up to this loop here, and as soon as I think we're through this loop, it's Arosa, because literally Arosa is just there. That last little stretch we got to do there. That's what we've got to do getting up this hill. I do know there's one scenario on this route I've got to do to sort it out, and that is the Alpine photo shoot one that we did, because we've already done that. It's not been converted on the up here yet.
So you just got to do that with shits and giggles.
Yeah, just got to do that for shits and giggles. Not that you get anything for it, but I may as well do it, get it out the way. Because I think after that it's just the scenarios on the horseshoe curve one I was fine with. That one's sorted. Yeah, I think that's it then. I think that's it. All the scenarios are then up to date and done. Oh no, there's a couple for the Scottish Express that I know I've got to sort out, but that's fine. I can sort them out. No problem. But other than that, everything is up to date. I know I'll check the status of the Great Western stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's okay. Pretty sure. Everything after the Goblin is sorted. It's just the Great Western and the Scottish Express I'm a bit worried about. Sherman Hill, yes, the scenario is outstanding for Sherman Hill that we've already done, but it's the last route. I don't want to piss around with it, because those scenarios were painful. And when I say painful, I mean painful.
You mean painful?
Yeah, more painful than the bloody pain that's going through my left arm and hand at the
It's still a
moment.
shame that they didn't transfer them all over to the next one.
It is. But hopefully, when we, or should I say, if we get a new game, it's not when, it's if. They'll sort it out, no problem. What I will do, what I must remind me to do, please remind me to do this, when I'm taking these over to put them over there, I need to take the thumbnails with me as well. Because then I can see how I need to be done. And then we carry on as normal. We carry on as normal. See what my calendar's looking like for. I think my calendar actually for July for Tuesdays is looking very good, and I mean very good. In fact, that last week we've got nothing on the Monday, nothing on the Tuesday. Although I think I will have to go out on one of those days because I've got to sort out the Harrogate line. But the problem is I can't do that.
Because
the only way I'm getting to do that... Why have I got... Oh, that's why I've got that. Yes, that's why I've got that. That's why I've got that. That's... I know what I'm doing. Testing it. What am I looking at? Oh yeah. Actually, look for Travelodges and that in this week. No, Premier Inns. Look for Premier Inns.
yeah,
In the Leeds area. See what. Go on, have a look now. We've got 5 minutes. I'll forgive you that fart. That's the wrong one. But you knew that. You knew that, didn't you?
no,
Liar. Hold on, F1. Oh, is that to do with Azerbaijan? Yeah, Azerbaijan. So they moved it back one day. Ah, so that's why it's been moved to a Saturday. They're moving it because it celebrates the National Day. So,
and they didn't want the race on a national day.
yeah, that is brilliant. That is good thinking for the people of Azerbaijan.
That is fair enough.
That is fair enough. I mean, it was fair enough when we moved Bahrain and Saudi to accommodate Ramadan. Premier Inn, you'll find it as that one there, yeah. Have a look at Leeds. See what Leeds says. What to do, have a look 28th through to the Thursday. Yes. I think you've got, yeah, reset. 28th to the Thursday, because then if I could check out on the Thursday, that'd be brilliant.
Just have a whole week up there.
No, I don't want a whole week.
Or half a week.
Yeah. Prices per night, so yeah, let's get that. So it's looking like either Barnsley or Bradford, which makes sense. Excuse me. You go to the they put in the 20% offer in. Yeah, hello.
That changes everything.
That does change everything, doesn't it? That does pay now, non-refundable. Interesting. That's very, very interesting.
So basically, it's down from 146 quid to 116. That's like nearly 30 quid off.
That is 30 quid off. How much is that a night? 34, 44, 37. I'll bet you anything that Monday to Tuesday is cheap.
On its own.
On its own. Just do Monday to Tuesday, I bet you it's cheap on its own. You might as well back up. He's going to do Tuesday to thingy only. I bet you that's just cheap on its own, isn't it? Anyway, we got the platinum before Sheldon finds out. Let's have a look. Is it cheap on its own? 43. Oh, I didn't expect it to be that much. Anyway, join us tomorrow for the Long Island Railroad commuter route, where we're going to ask a question. Dude, where's our carriages?
Really?
Yeah. You'll all be explained when we get there. But in accordance to this, I give you the last word of the video, as I always do with every single video we do on this channel.
Should it actually be a car?